Loyalty and respect are earned, not given. Few are the people that enlist these characteristics in their followers, but those who do are true leaders. That's why for this list, we'll be talking about the top 10 anime where the MC is a badass ruler or leader. So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. 10. Nobunaga the Fool. 3 things that Japanese anime loves and can't live without. 1. Giant mechas. 2. Oda Nobunaga. And 3. Samurai. Japan just loved their samurai and idolizes them to inconceivable levels to the point they exaggerate a lot when it comes to those figures. Especially if they're powerful figures that kept their print on the world like the warlord Oda Nobunaga. In this series, he's also taking on the role of a fearless, powerful leader that will do anything for his country of Owari. After all, he's the sole legitimate heir of the country. And with the untimely death of his father, Oda will need his allies with him more than ever, including but not exclusive to Jeanne d'Arc, Leonardo da Vinci, and Ichihime. 9. Taimadao Gakuen 35 Shiken Shoutai. He has a sword and fights with it like the Chad MC he is when everyone else around him uses guns. He's not intimidated by those firearms and is ready to do what it takes to lead his team of misfits to the highest rank there is. He has a dark and mysterious past. Might seem cold at first, but he'll protect his team no matter what, even if it costs him his life. And if that doesn't make him a natural-born leader, I don't know what is. 8. Joker Game. Nothing spells leadership more than the fact that he's leading a large operation of spies, keeping them all in check and watching out for them as well. Yuki is the lieutenant colonel leading the whole operations across multiple countries at once. With the World War II knocking on the door, espionage now is the key to stay ahead of the other countries. Information is power, and power wins wars. 7. Record of Grand Crest War. Theo is an aspiring, optimistic individual with the aim to attain the title of a lord and save his hometown of Sistenia after the great tragedy that sent the world into discord and ruin. He's the kind of hero that will rise to the occasion and fight for what is right and just in the world. In his journeys, he meets the young mage, Seluka Meletes, and rescues her from the knights intercepting her path. Impressed by Theo and his dream of freeing the continent from all tyranny, she enters a magical contract with him, binding herself forevermore to him. 6. Darwin's Game. This game is a sick game of mind tricks and survival, dragging people into it who didn't know any better and pulling them into a world of turmoil and suffering. This MC finds himself in the thick of it and stuck with no way to go but forward. The first thing he'll need to do if he hopes to end this game once and for all is to gather allies beside him and prepare for the upcoming war. It takes a madman to think they can shut down this game and end it, but it takes a true leader to actually walk the path. 5. Valkyria Chronicles. No matter how you look at it, war is mean and nasty for both sides. Included in the conflict in this war is no different. After the sudden invasion of the independent neutral country Gallia by the forces of the European Military Alliance, Germany, the story starts off in a small village with the MC and his new friend being drafted into the same squad to fend off the invasion under the leadership of the local militia captain. The job of a leader is a tough one. He has to make the hard decisions and learn to live with them and their consequences, no matter the outcome, and usually the outcome is a lot of souls lost and lives exhausted. 4. Tenkyo no Alderamin. Damn, just when he thought he can have a calm life with nothing to worry about other than the place he wants to take a nap in, war breaks out and things go to shit. And of course, he's called out to war along with his childhood friend, which is totally OP herself too, using dual blades and a red head. Everything about her just strikes home. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. After their ship sinks, they find themselves in enemy territory, and even closer than they thought to an enemy outpost. To make things worse, the princess is abducted and held captive there. They rescue her with minimum losses and are given the highest honor, the title of Imperial Knight. The poor guy won't get a breather with all his new responsibilities now. 3. Overlord. With his favorite RPG shutting down, the Elder Lich in the Guild of Nazarick decides to stay in his game until the last moment and the servers are offline and he's kicked out. However, the unthinkable happens and he finds out that he's now stuck in his avatar form and that the NPCs are brought to life. Not only that, he even discovers that he's now in a different world, unfamiliar to his game, though similar in concept, but it's a world of his own, with real consequences and people living in it. Being the only player left in the Nazarick, he assumes command of the guild, and his first order of work is to go out and discover what this world really is and why he ended up in it. Two, 86. Actions speak louder than words, and Shine's actions on the battlefield and protecting the 86ers prove that he is a capable leader and is prepared to put his life on the line for his comrades. Throughout the show, Shine faces death straight on without fear, even when taking inconceivable risks. His actions are not gone without notice, as characters have come to respect him as a capable leader such as Karina. He's a very likable character, though he might seem cold at times. He always has the best for his squad in mind before anything else. One, Code Geass. I mean, was there any shadow of a doubt that Lelouch would end up on this list and take the first place as well? Lelouch is a genius tactician and smarter than he is given credit for with his stratagem and manipulation. He was able to play both sides like a marionette to his puppets, so skillfully and elegantly, keeping his identity a secret for as long as he did, as well as defeating his father at his own game to the point he put God under his gas. Including the fact that his nightmare was actually a prototype, and he's an IQ above 300 to maneuver the way he does it, and he does it with ease. Thanks to his charismatic nature, a lot of his followers were prepared to go to hell for him. All he had to do was order, and they obeyed. Their trust in their leader is blind and will obey him no matter what. And with this, we conclude our list and end with it this video for today. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you like this video, remember to subscribe and smash that thumbs up button to keep being notified of all our new videos and upcoming content. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!